Can you elaborate on the consistency aspect a little bit? Well, how does that break down really?
Well, just every single play, breaking, blocking, whether it's blocking or it's catching the ball, and he's kind of moving in where he's been. Maybe one position. He and Buster have played so many snaps together, in our two tight end set, and he's gotten to the point now where he, probably can go play both spots without, any hesitation or anything. And that's, when you don't have hesitation comes consistency, because now you just go play, and then it's easier to play every single play. So he, catch the football, all the time. Occasionally had a drop here or there, which all receivers, tight ends do. But he can be a really explosive special player on every play, and that's what we expect from him this year.
What do you want to see from a quarterback to get the starting job in the opening game? Is there a trait? Is there a stat? Is there
move the ball, move the football? The offense moves. That he makes the plays and the offense moves. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Going up and down the field and making some plays. And normally it always shakes itself out. And after the first week, they've all done some good stuff. So, we'll see. I don't know if there's a trait. They all have real good traits. They wouldn't be here. They've all, they've had good off seasons. They seem to be leading, and doing their best in that department. But again, they haven't played much at all. So, once that happens, the leadership stuff will take care of itself.
The two tight end stuff that you mentioned with Buster and Jarrell last season, and then Cody in the mix. Obviously, you're down two of those guys. So, what's that look like going forward? Who are some of the guys?
Yeah, we got some young guys in there. Casey, redshirted and been around a little bit. The young guys did some good things the first week. Kyle Marquez caught just about everything thrown his way early, but he's got a lot to learn too. And Jacob August has been in there quite a bit. He's a big guy that has been here and been around. So we definitely need to get that second guy to take that role. And Cody did a nice job in that role last year. And but we'll find somebody. They right now they're all learning and doing some things, but you got to find that guy with that skill set. And, who knows, maybe it's even another offensive lineman.
Since you've been here, starting over at quarterback like you're having to do this year, can you compare it to any other time since you've been here in terms of deciding on a starting quarterback and developing quarterbacks?
No, take it the same attitude every year. It's, they're all – you got somebody new coming into the mix every year, hopefully, and if you sign one, recruit one, every year you got somebody new. So, the next man up, and he's got to play. And these guys, Perry and Connor have been around here for time, and they've played a lot on the practice field. They just haven't played a lot in the stadium yet, and that's where everybody gets caught up in the deal. They've played a lot and gotten a lot of reps in practice, and they've done some good things, and look forward to the next 3 weeks of camp.
In reflection, do you regret not giving Connor, if possible, more playing time last year to give him more game time experience, or just did the opportunity just not present itself?
No, it just didn't really, the opportunity didn't come very often. We were in a lot of tight games, and it didn't work out. It was just one of those years. Sometimes that happens, but no regrets. It is what it was, and it's you'd love to have reps and game reps, and really more importantly, meaningful reps. Coming in and handing the ball off at the end of the game to run the clock out, it's not projecting what's going to happen with them in the future. So. But on the practice field is where we can predict and see how they're doing and see their development and progress. So we got 3 more weeks to watch them do that.
How does it work between you and Spurrier in terms of, in this particular case? You don't have a starting quarterback yet. At some point in time, you'll have to name one. Is it totally up to him? Does he listen to you? How will you guys decide on who's going to get that first snap?
We always talk about it. We watch film every day, and we talk about things. But he's a head coach, And you know, at the end of the day, you know that, I know that, and everybody else knows that. So, but we talk about it. I mean, it's a daily deal, and we watch the film together as a staff, and we talk about things. So, you know, those discussions go, and when head coach is ready to tell you guys, then he'll tell you.
Is there any chance, barring him getting injured, that Lorenzo Nunez redshirts?
I haven't even thought about that right now. Red shirting is, you know, kids don't even like to really talk about that stuff anymore, and especially this early in camp. You know, now he's out there trying to play and wants to play, and you know, did some good things Saturday in the scrimmage with his feet, and had a couple of good throws, but had some, you know, mistakes that are expected, and he's going to continue to try and learn from them. But he didn't come here to redshirt, you know. But barring injury and predictions, don't make those.
When y'all sat down to break down the film from the scrimmage yesterday, did anybody look like they had an edge? Spurrier's eyeball right after the game said he thought Mitch played a little bit better, but then he said afterwards everybody was about the same.
Yeah, it's, you know, they did some good things. You know, we're rotating around to a bunch of new receivers. There's new tight ends. There's new linemen we got. So there's all kind of different variables, but they're doing fine. They're doing fine.